right, Con. I'll jump right into it, man. All right. Let's jump right into it. All right, Con. Shalom, Akins. So, brother, welcome back here. Another one. Through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, first and foremost, I take about praise and glory. Be unto the Father and the Son, Yahawashi, double honors unto the others and apostles of their great millstone. Okay, we rule all the time in the truth and the sincere citation down to the brother pushing this word through truth and sincerity, rest in life freedom to do so. All right, get on the brother, welcome back to another one. Through the spirit power of Yahawashi, another day, another hour, another second, another month, and obviously another year back there in House of Hedges, man. Okay. And today, man, we're going into this, the topic of the mark of the beast, and probably, bounce around in the spirit, man. Kind of want to touch upon another topic as well, but we'll see where the spirit takes us, man. All right. But all in all, man, branching off a bit from Jacob's trouble and whatnot, due to obviously what's occurring at this present moment, okay, over there in America, branch off into a little bit of another topic. All right, which is the mark of the beast, man. I was kind of meditating on it as well, man. But this society is slowly, I would say even subconsciously, man, they're slowly transitioning, and these people are basically ready to accept the Karagma, man, at any second. If Windows 18 didn't show you that, you know what I mean. Okay, if Windows 18 didn't show you guys that people are ready to bow down in every second, I don't know what to tell you, man. Okay, but hey, man, at the end of the day, we're still out here to deliver the message. Okay, we're still out here to teach that prophecy, man. Okay, and what that means is we're gonna tell you before it happens, man. Okay, like I said, through I said through the spirit. Okay, when I was going into the topic of Jacob's trouble, okay, what were we talking about, man? Getting the blood off our hands, man. All right. This is Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 10. It says, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, but speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits, okay? Which is ultimately what these people believe in, man, okay? Because everything is right in front of your eyes, man, okay? And this how I know the Lord or a God exists, in a sense, okay? Because a lot of these people like to denounce Yahawashi, they like to denounce that, these prophecies are basically getting ready to occur, man, okay? All right? But all in all, man, okay? These prophecies are going to happen, whether you guys like it or not, whether you see it or not, okay? So again, prophesying us to smooth things. These people want to hear America's going to recover from its current state. They want to hear that World War III is not going to eventually happen, okay? Which you clearly see. It's literally every other day, man. It's up and down, up and down. It's only a matter of your time till it completely just, everything comes down, okay? America is currently like a stock market, literally, man, okay? All the things that's getting ready to happen, the World War III, the Karagma, all these prophecies are, one day it's up, one day it's down, right? And the reason that is because the Lord is still unlocking the elect, man. Okay, number one, he's still unlocking the elect. Okay, right? And number two, it's not that time yet. Okay, all right, but that time is slowly approaching. How do we know that? We know that through the signs and the times. Okay, we're clearly in those signs and the times right now. Okay, we are in those times right now as we speak. Okay, all right, and we're getting ready for the Karagma too, when everyone's losing their job. Esau is basically making it where people are depending on him, man. Okay, so the inflation, right? You have things like inflation. Housing markets is diabolical right now. The car market's diabolical right now, okay? And then you have inflation across the whole board. Whether you want to buy a shirt, whether you want to buy groceries, whether you want to buy a new phone, everything, man. Everything's price has gone up. So Esau is slowly making it to where you guys are going to depend on him. What you guys are, man, okay? Right? What you guys are. The scriptures tell you what? Woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help, man. And that's exactly what people are going to do, all right? Through the spirit, I watched a little bit of the Hurricane Katrina, okay, documentary, okay, and that was basically literally a forefront for basically showing you what's gonna happen, man. Okay, because best believe in those times there will be natural disasters like flooding, earthquakes, okay, darkness, okay. We already told you what the plagues are, man. The plagues aren't just you getting sick and you starving to death. The Lord sends plagues as in the form of what? Okay, financial ruin, okay, right? Starvation, sickness, okay, a whole nine, man. Okay, the whole nine, right? The whole nine, man. All right. So let's start off in, obviously, Ezekiel chapter 4 and verse 1. Okay, the Lord's going to send plagues in many forms, man. It's not just sickness and famine and all those things. Okay, there's plenty of more where that came from, right? All right, the Lord's getting ready to judge the whole earth, man. Everyone's going to feel the wrath of Yahawashi and Yahawah. Everybody, every last person, man. Okay? Lock your breath in one moment. Okay? Yeah, man, everyone's gonna get ready to feel the wrath, man. And everybody already is feeling the wrath, man. Okay, everyone's complaining. Not even complaining. Let's not even use the word complaining. Let's say mourning. Everyone's mourning, man. Just like the book of Ecclesiastes says. It says what? The mourner shall go about in the streets. People making TikTok videos, Instagram videos. People saying, how people getting by, how they surviving. People picking and choosing. I remember literally a couple years ago, literally when I was out here teaching, I still remember those lessons. Okay, and I remember saying through the Spirit, I said people are gonna have to choose between groceries, paying their mortgage. That's what's gonna happen, man. And watch, man, it's gonna be another mishap to where people can't pay their rent, and it's gonna be a nationwide thing. Okay, it basically already is, actually. All right, but this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, not 12, Slakia, chapter 4, verse 1. All right. Okay. Right? Because this place breeds hell, man. This place will tire you out, wear you out. That's how Esau rules this place, man. This place is just wicked, man. Every aspect of this place is just fucking wicked, man. Down to you just doing some basic ass shit. You be sitting in the park, man. You see some wickedness, man. Every direction you turn, even the air you breathe, man. You know. Okay. Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 1 says, "So I returned and considered all the oppressions that are done under the sun." Okay, which is ultimately what Esau wants to do. He wants to bring back what? That hardcore bondage slavery, man. Which that Quran was gonna help him do. All right, he wants to surveil you. He wants to control your money. Okay, he wants to do all that, man. All right. Right. I was watching the brothers the other day, man. They were going into it too. Okay, it was beautiful that they were going into it, man, because they were making a lot of sense. Okay, but they're basically saying that, hey, man, the new system Esau wants to work is, if you cross that line, he just cuts you off. Okay. Prime example, go look at China. All right, they're already in that social credit score system. Okay, so if you break a law, you don't pay a fine on time, man, they're just gonna deduct it straight out of your account themselves. You ain't gonna have a choice. You ain't gonna have the choice. I'll pay it in 2 months. I'll pay it in a week. There won't be no choice in that matter, man. Okay, right? There won't be no choice in that matter, man. All right. It says, "And behold, the tears such that were oppressed." Okay, right. These people are crying, aka they're mourning. I'm not even gonna say complaining. I'm gonna use the words mourning. They're literally in shambles. These people are in shambles, man. Okay, I was watching a video the other day. This white woman, she was saying, "Oh, how do you?" Even the video. Remember the video, man? Okay, that I did the sit down on with the lady. She was talking about, now's not the time to warn people. Man, those days are over, man. These people are gonna start to feel it more and more and more and more. Okay, it says, "And they had no comforter, and on the side of the oppressors there was power." Right. So again, like I was just saying, I was watching a video, okay, and it was an Edomite lady. That's how you know something's wrong. Okay, you have an Edomite lady complaining about eating and not be able to make ends meet and all that. That's how you know this place is, something's off, man. Okay, all right. She was complaining about how I had to feed my kids for the past 3 nights, and I didn't have nothing to eat. That's what's gonna happen, man. And a lot of those people, you already know how these people are, man, right? Because the Lord said the love of many shall wax cold. A lot of these people are just gonna end up eating their own kids. They've been feeding their kids for 3 to 4 days straight. And they'll be like, fuck it, I'm eating these kids now, All right? Just like Roman siege that we went into, right? Okay? It says that on the side, no comforter, and on the side of their oppressors, there was power, right? So the Lord gave Esau that power, man. Esau has the ability and the power to not only starve us out, but to take away certain things from us, man. Okay? Which is what? Those luxuries, the grocery stores, okay? Be able to go to the club and have fun. All those things are going to come to an end, man. Okay? Those days are coming to an end. Those days are you literally see it now. A lot of things are being phased out, man. A lot of things are slowly losing its passion, People are losing passion for certain things, man, because it's being phased out. Okay? So again, that oppression, okay, Esau wants to bring back that hardcore bondage slavery, not just on Jake, but the whole world. He wants to bring back that hardcore bondage slavery, not on just Jake, man, but the whole world. He wants the whole world to feel the oppression. He wants to control the whole world. Okay? But we remember his blessing, right? The Lord said, I'll give him the fatness of the earth, man. So Esau's in his blessing. Esau wants to maximize that blessing, man. Okay? But he won't get to do that, man, because he already had that taste. He did it for hundreds of years, man. And he's not only did it once, he not only did it twice, but he's done it 3 times. This is his 3rd try. Okay?